JJ Lin, thanks for talking to us. And I think this is the first time you're talking to Night 7, right?
Yes, thanks for having me. Yeah, all the fans online on the radio. It's been a long time.
Oh, I don't care about them right now. It's okay. They're not very important. I waited 10 years to speak with JJ Lin. So, hi.
Hi, Kimberly.
I tell you, JJ, Kimberly purposely tafan and she put on very nicely for you today.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
I came from work, okay?
Don't pretend. Okay, JJ, we wanna talk to you about your new song, of course, not tonight.
Okay.
We've had all that feeling when you have someone so special that you don't want to lose. And not tonight. It's about that. Share with us more about the song.
This song is actually the first song that I've written for this new project. About a couple of years ago, we started on this project. Right now we're going to be calling it the EP2, but during then we wanted to start on a project that was totally different, with a totally different mindset, with a totally different purpose. And I told myself, okay, I want to go to ground zero in terms of songwriting. I want to, start meeting new people from all around the world. So I started on this new songwriting trip, production trip, where it brought me to different cities in the world, and I got to meet very new friends, from LA, from everywhere, and we started writing songs, and we started producing songs. And Not Tonight was the product of the first result of this whole idea, this new concept. I've been in the business for how long? 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah, going 18, and been singing in Mandarin mostly. And I've been writing English songs here and there, but it's just mainly majority the Chinese listeners. So I wanted to try to start from a different angle this time around, and Not Tonight, and of course the other upcoming songs that we're about to hear in the upcoming months, they are written in a different mindset, in the sense written from a different alter ego. Yeah, literally, because I told myself, this project, or this not just the project, it was like a period of time where I told myself I wanted to see myself differently, and write differently, and produce differently, and eventually sing differently. And of course, it led to this project with Steve Aoki eventually, this new remix, Tomorrow Sounds Good remix with Steve. Many things happened in between, and I really am grateful that we are where we are today. Despite all these things that's been happening in the world, I'm really glad that we're able to put this song out, and in this kind of manner, in this tone, in this sound that Steve has added, because it's such an aggressive track, and it's something that reminds us that about life. Not Tonight, it's about soul searching. It's about not, like you say, not wanting to lose someone important to you, and that someone could be someone dear to you. It could be yourself, within that soul searching process.
And okay, so talking about losing people or things, I don't know, would you say you're a callous person? Is there something that you've ever lost in your life that you feel really oh my gosh, why do I keep doing this? Because for me, it's credit cards. I constantly lose it, but it keeps coming back. So I don't want to jinx it. Touch wood.
Well, to be honest, I'm a generally very careless person. Ooh. Generally, in terms of my belongings, my belongings. But I have never lost my wallet in my life until recently.
No!
That was my first time. You mentioned credit cards.
Wallet?
Yeah. No, I have to say that it's been a rough time during that period of time where I had to restart everything, where I had to, but I'm sharing it right now only because I found the wallet eventually.
Oh,
and it was an
you.
amazing story.
I know.
You know, I lost the wallet during a road trip, and it was left in the mountain somewhere, somewhere near a parking lot. And after a week plus, I received a call, and this call was from my colleague that I see every day. My colleague, she asked me like, "This is your wallet?" My friend found it.
No, it was so lucky. So lucky.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate. I'm very fortunate.
Oh my gosh, that's just so lucky, because you have to go through the process of replacing everything, and it's just like...
I did go through the process. But,
no.
I did actually. I had to change everything up. But I'm glad that I found the wallet. Still, it's a huge sense of relief.
Talking about wallets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does JJ Lin pay for his own thing, or like another person pays for him?
I do a lot of personal shopping. I do. Yeah, I do too much actually.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Because people pay for you, don't need the wallet. Okay.
So it was hard when I didn't have my credit card, because I don't really have many credit cards. I only have one or two, so I only keep those. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about the collaboration with Steve Aoki. And before we do so, recently I saw this TikTok online. Right? It's actually you. You impersonated Steve Aoki. What was the reason behind this? What's the inspiration?
Okay, so I was on a call with Steve one day, and we were just brainstorming ideas and sharing with each other, what we could do to kickstart this, project, this Not Tonight project. And we wanted to do like an interesting and fun, viral thing, where everyone can come in and be part of. The song it's only engaging when everyone gets involved, and everyone's like moving to the beat, to the drop, and maybe in the world of TikTok, and the people can come in to create their own videos. So I was thinking about like how we started this conversation, like what did we have in common? Me and Steve, we were from so different worlds, our music genres, cultures. But while we were chatting, it hit me that, hey, one thing we have in common, me and Steve, is our hair. Because I've been having this hair for the longest time, a lot of people have been talking about my fringe, and then like a lot of people
I think it was like a wig, right? I know that story.
Yeah.
A wig.
Yeah, people wonder when I'm going to change my hairstyle, and I think the same goes for Steve. People talk about his hair as much or even more, because he has this like so
long,
distinct
straight hair.
Yeah, long hairstyle. So like, what if, I threw this idea, what if we swapped hairs? It was just a random idea, but he actually liked it a lot. So, I hope, like, I'm actually waiting for Steve's rendition.
We can't wait for that. Can you imagine in your hairstyle?
Yeah, it's a challenge that I'm throwing to Steve.
What if he actually cuts his hair to look like yours? That would be pretty crazy. What if he actually cuts his hair?
Wow.
Then you might need to grow yours out there to like...
I think that'll be a lot of pressure on me.
Okay. So this is actually a track that is a mix of like Chinese and Western cultures. What is one thing? I mean, you're Singaporean, right? So you grew up in Singapore. You're 80s boy. What is one dish you would say you would recommend to Steve, or like something in Singapore that you would share with Steve that you think he would actually enjoy the most?
I think he would really love almost all Singaporean food. Because I feel he's an easygoing person. He's always ready to try new things. He's a risk taker. I feel Steve, from his music, from a few engagements. I think he's someone who can take. Probably, I didn't ask him this, but I think he can take spice. So I would recommend that he can try Singapore's seafood.
Nice.
Chili crab. I think that's something that I would definitely bring him to. if I had a chance to.
What do you
Maybe
miss
one
most?
of
What
the
do you want to eat? Because you've been in Taipei for the past like couple months since February, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I really miss home. I really miss home. You know, I always miss home, but this time it's been a little bit too long. And the food, you know, the bak kut teh, the chicken rice,
Yeah.
and the seafood, everything.
I send you the bak kut teh packet lah, then you cook yourself.
It's different. It's different. I mean, you can get that in a lot of places, but it's still different when you actually.
Yeah.
Because I really like to get on the streets and really be there, and be there amongst everyone. Like I'm someone who really likes to be, in the crowds, or just live life normally. That's to me.
And you have like a cafe in Taiwan that serves up Singaporean dishes, and I think it's still different, right? Back at home and over there.
Yeah, it's kind of different for our cafe, for Miracle Coffee Cafe. We have like a little infusion of local delights, but that's more like just like a
Sample.
a little sample. Yeah, it's not like the raw Singapore local food, because it's still different. I want to be able to remind myself at the same time, through our dishes, we can share a little bit of our culture, and history, and our passion in terms of food, with everyone who comes.
Going back to Not Tonight, this is actually your first English EDM song. Will we hear more English songs, more EDM songs from you? Or are we gonna still continue with you going with your Mandarin tracks? Play more English songs. I mean, perform more English songs so that Nice can play lah.
So you can come to our studio, please.
I get too much for you guys, man.
No!
No, we'll support.
We're not
We will
complaining.
support. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I'll chase Gerald out and I'll make sure that you have a seat in the studio. Hi, Gerald.
Okay. What I have to say is, I think there's definitely much more to come, and EDM is only just, a little slice of the cake, and a lot more surprises on the way with the upcoming EP, like you do, and I'm really excited to get these songs out there, to share these stories to a different style, and really curious and really want to know what the fans feel after they hear it.
All right, JJ, thanks so much for talking to us, and all the best to this new song. We will make sure that it charts on the Hot 20 or 97 as well. And from all of us back here at Singapore, we want to welcome you back as soon as possible, and we want to see you soon, yes?
All right, let's go driving.
Okay, come, let's go.
Driving? Oh my gosh, let's do it.
Okay, thanks, JJ.
Okay.
Actually, Kim has got one last question. Kim, you want to ask?
No, I'm shy. I'm very shy. I cannot. I'm very shy.
No, Kim can ask me, how I need a husband soon.
Bye, guys. See you all never. Oh my gosh. Like, see you all never, ever.
See you.